This is no ordinary night at Collinwood. For once before, in 1897, two desperate men and the child who was their unwitting pawn sought the devil's help. Now, incredibly, time has reeled backwards, and that horrifying night is being lived again.
Go after him, Sandor. Make sure he's all right. And quiet.
Evan,
What's the matter?
we've got to get out of here.
What are you talking about? Don't worry about the boys. I know we'll find him.
I'm telling you, we've got to get out of here. We've
What?
gone too far.
What are you talking about?
The fire.
What's the matter with the fire?
Look at it, Evan. Look at it.
You are not the one we expected. Who are you? Speak to us. We summoned you. We can send you back.
Yes. You summoned me. And send me back. Of that I'm not so sure. What a lovely night. For the unquiet dead. And the living who seek their help. And what time is it?
Midnight.
Midnight? Oh, yes, of course. But which of many midnights? What year is it?
This is 1897.
1897? Oh, a great many years have passed.
Since when? Who are you?
I'm obviously the one you sent for. And who are you?
I am Evan Hanley. I am a lawyer.
And you?
My name is Quentin Collins.
Are you a lawyer, too?
No. I'm merely a man of larger expectations than life has hitherto offered me.
I see.
Well, I don't. Now, will you please tell us
Well,
who you...
I'm ready, Mr. Hanley. Quentin Collins, you say?
Yes.
And this place?
It's called Collinwood.
Yes. Yes, so it is. Tell me, Quentin Collins, what has life not yet offered you that you intend to take for yourself?
Quite a few things. But an enemy stands in my way.
Oh? What is his name?
Barnabas.
Collins?
How did you know?
It's often those who are closest to us who become our bitterest enemies, isn't it?
Madam, if you will permit me to interrupt you
No,
for a
Mr.
moment.
Hanley, I will not permit it. Quentin Collins, I am very grateful to you for having helped to bring me here. And I want you to know, from now on, you and I have the same enemy.
Thank you.
Don't thank her yet. Not until we know a little more about who she is and what she's up to.
Did you say something?
I think a few questions are in order here.
My dear lawyer, I don't think so.
Well, I do. We know nothing about you.
There's nothing you need to know. Except that I have some very mysterious powers, which I'll be glad to demonstrate for you.
I am not interested in that.
Perhaps someday you will be. I also have a very convenient control over people. Perhaps you would like to see that.
No, I would not
Yes? What is it you were saying, lawyer? You have to come a little closer. It's difficult to understand you. Come, closer.
What have you done to him?
Nothing more than I do with my friends when they annoy me. With my enemies, I can be even more ruthless. Do you believe me, Quentin?
I believe you. Oh, yes, I believe you. And might I suggest that you release him?
Whatever you say. After all, we're all on the same side, aren't we? My side.
Are you all right?
Yes. It's very pleasant here. It will do nicely.
For what?
For a place for me to stay.
But you can't stay here.
Well, why not?
What if someone should see you?
No one will unless I want them to.
Are you sure of that?
Yes, very sure. And what if they should? You brought women here before, haven't you? If I'm discovered, I'll simply be one of Quentin Collins' women. Or am I not beautiful enough for that?
Yes. You're very beautiful. Whoever you are.
My name is Angelique. And I think we've reached an understanding. I'll say nothing about the ceremonies that you and the lawyer perform here. And you'll say nothing about me. It will be our little secret. And if you want to see me, you can find me here.
Now, let's look at this situation once more.
Be quiet, Mr. Hanley. Oh, you'll really be quiet for a very long time.
Evan, please, let me handle this. My dear Angelique, believe me, we are grateful to you for your help. We don't want to argue with you or upset you. But perhaps some other place. You see, I'm only trying to avoid trouble.
Oh, it's too late for that, Quentin. If you wanted to avoid trouble, you should never have sent for me.
Since every inch of this cottage, she's not here.
Well, she said she could disappear.
Yes, and so she has. The question now is, where has she disappeared to, and when and where will she reappear?
We have no way of knowing that.
Let's just hope she isn't here to make trouble for us.
Well, she said she was willing to help us.
Really, Quentin? For a person of your, shall we say, blemished behavior, you are sometimes curiously innocent.
Sandor.
Of course it's Sandor. Who else would it be?
No one else, of course.
Did you see,
Quentin?
Did I see what?
The boy. Did you see the boy?
He's all right. He's back at Collinwood. He's quiet.
Well, at least that went well.
How about this?
This?
What you were doing here?
Here,
Your ceremony.
it was a total failure.
Why do you say that?
Because absolutely nothing happened.
That's too bad.
Yes.
I would have thought with all the signs, with what went before.
Our ceremonies are not always as rewarding as we would like them to be.
Who do you think it might have been out there? Who or what?
Sandor, stop asking questions.
Yes, stop asking questions and answer one. When do you plan to finish forging the will?
I'll do it when I can. I'll do it when I'm ready.
Well, then may I suggest that you go now and get ready?
Don't worry about anything, Mr. Hanley. I'm the best calligrapher there is.
I admire your self-esteem, Sandor. But if you don't mind, I'll withhold mine until after you've finished the forging. And finished it right. Now go.
He says he didn't.
Shh. And don't try listening, Sandor. Go away.
You know, perhaps we only imagined her.
No, I didn't imagine that I was helpless and speechless.
If she does see something, and says she's my friend.
What's the matter?
How did she know that? About my women. How did she know that?
Perhaps just by looking at you, Quentin.
No.
Or perhaps she knows more about all of us than she's telling.
Or she makes sure that we know nothing about her.
Quentin, I think we should fight Barnabas without her.
What do you mean?
I mean, send her back to the dark hills she came from.
You think we can do it?
I don't know. But we must try before the situation becomes worse than it is.
No. There's no way of sending her back, and you know it. Not for us, not against her. Whoever she is, whatever reason she's come here, whoever she is right now, our Angelique, our ally, our beautiful, black-hearted child of the angels, is planning to stay.
Good evening, Sandor.
Oh, Mr. Barnabas, good evening.
What are you doing that holds your interest so?
Nothing, just an old gypsy game I was playing.
Gypsy games intrigue me. May I see it?
No, this one isn't worth your time. It's just a ridiculous little...
Seems to be worth your time or worth it to someone.
I couldn't help it, Mr. Barnabas. It just happened. I can get out of it. I can forget it. I tell you what, Mr. Barnabas. You forget it, I forget it.
Simple as that.
Why not?
Because the people who hired you won't let you forget it.
Mr. Barnabas, I don't know what to do. I don't want no more trouble. I've had enough trouble in my life.
Yes, I can imagine that would happen to someone who forges wills.
If you go to the authorities...
You will go to jail.
And bring disgrace on my family.
Oh, we mustn't have that now, must we? All right, Sandor. We'll keep the authorities out of it. You really are a remarkably talented fellow. You just need guidance or your pen.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
In due time. Right now, I'm going to Collinwood.
I'll go out too. Get some air. It's a nice, sweet night. There's not even a breeze out there.
It's been a long time, Barnabas. Long enough for you to have put me out of your mind. Oh, but you're still in my thoughts. And so are you. You, with your innocent eyes, that were always so startled when they looked on evil. Well, here it is again. Look at me again. I am Angelique, and I hate you.
I leave you here, Quentin, at the door of what will someday be your house.
If Sandor does his job well.
He will.
And quickly. He's got to do it quickly. That's important.
It is more important that he do it perfectly.
If only it were over and done with.
It will be. Now keep a grip on yourself and don't worry about Sandor. He'll do anything if we pay him enough.
Evan, there's something else.
What's that?
She doesn't want money. That's not what interests her.
No, I dare say it isn't.
But what is it? What is it she wants? What is it that satisfies her? Our Angelique. But not unpleasantly?
I was dozing.
You didn't answer my question. I didn't do it unpleasantly.
No. Yes. I don't know.
Have you been dozing all evening?
No, I was out walking.
By yourself?
Well, yes.
And you remained by yourself?
Yes.
You met no one?
No, of course. No one. Now, why do you ask?
Perhaps I wanted to keep you for myself. Was that selfish of me?
Unrealistic.
Yes. Unrealistic, of course.
What are you doing now?
Giving you a chance to decide if you found my little surprise pleasant. Good evening, Cousin Barnabas.
Good evening, Miss Drummond. Cousin Quentin?
Apparently, no night is too dark and no hour too late to keep you from visiting. I myself was just getting ready for bed.
Oh, don't let me detain you.
And Sister Judith has already retired. I'm afraid you're out of luck tonight.
No, I am not. I came to see Miss Drummond.
See me?
Please sit down. Have some brandy. We've very good brandy.
Yes, I know that.
And make sure Miss Rachel or Miss Drummond has some, too. Her cheek was quite cool a few minutes ago. As for me, if you will forgive me, I'll go to bed. Good night.
If the hour is too late, Miss Drummond.
No, it's quite all right.
Well, there was something that I wanted you to have tonight.
Something for me? What?
This.
Oh, it's lovely. It's very old, isn't it?
Yes, it's been in the family a long time. It once belonged to Josette. Please open it. I'd like to hear it again. I loved her very deeply. Does that surprise you?
But you said Collins. She lived a long time ago, didn't she?
Yes, she did. And in the brief time she was here, she was loved deeply and dearly by my ancestor. I've always felt a kind of commitment to her. I hope you understand that.
Yes. I think I can. I don't understand. You said that Josette Collins lived here very briefly. What happened to her?
She died strangely. Mysteriously.
You're not as pretty as she is. And you haven't her soft, dark hair, but you'll do, little doll. You'll do to make her suffer. But the original Barnabas Collins must have been distraught when Josette died.
He never got over the shock of it.
But after Josette
Oh,
died...
he couldn't accept that. He had to believe that he would find her again someday. It was the only way he could go on living. Please play it again.
Yes, of course. Such a pretty neck. Such a fragile little neck. It's almost a shame to hurt it, isn't it?
What's the matter?
I don't know. I need some fresh air.
Rachel! Rachel!
Widow's Hill. Widow's Hill. No, please don't make it happen again.
Josette. Oh, no. No.